Hi everyone, I'm Maggie and welcome to TheMagilicous on YouTube. And um, this is a new YouTube account of mine, obviously, because this is my first video. I've had YouTube before, but this is like my first kind of cooking channel. Magalicious channel is going to be like cooking. So today I'm just bringing. There's going to be some really easy like things. Um, so today I'm gonna do the easiest of them all, which is just a simple salad with a few things that maybe you're gonna want to put in. A lot of people, you're probably thinking, who the heck needs a recipe on salad? But a lot of people just use that bagged lettuce, just throw it in there, throw some tomatoes in there, and call it a day. I'm just gonna show you how to make one that looks really nice and tastes really great with a few more things added on. It's not gonna be that. It's not gonna be, anything hard to do. It's just the beginner kind of thing that I thought would be easy to do for the first thing. So, I don't want to put my laptop near the water, or the sink, so I'm just gonna turn it like this, and you're gonna see me making the salad. So I have my ingredients out. What I have is a romaine heart, a carrot, a mini cucumber, some pepper. I did a piece of red pepper and some onion. Usually I do some uh, tomato in there, but I just didn't, only because our tomatoes were bad. So great. I just put this apron on just to kind of block it, because I don't want anything to happen to my shirt, so it'll just protect it a little bit in case anything splatters on me. Even though I'm making salad, I just still put it on because I feel like a chef. So I washed everything off already. Now it's time for cutting. I should get rid of that. So you want to have a nice bowl. It's nice to rinse it just because it's going to be dry. So I'm going to first start by cutting the lettuce, because that's the biggest thing in this salad. Okay. Some people will just tear it with their hands. I like cutting it. It's more professional looking and just more of a professional way. Some people will just take it and tear it. I don't like doing that, but that's just me personally. I'm not you, so some of the ways that I do things might not be the way you do it, and that's fine. You don't have to do it the same way. As long as I'm some kind of entertainment and help to you the best way. So we have lettuce. So I'll put the bowl over here. You just want to break these little pieces off that stay together. Just a salad. It's not the main dish, unless you're eating this for maybe lunch or something, but usually salad's not the main dish, if you're having a home-cooked meal. So that's okay. You just want to break it apart. So it doesn't have to be 100% perfect, but it should be pretty good. And sorry I'm talking kind of low. If you hear any background noises, I'm with my grandma. I'm at her house. So she has her TV on there sometimes. So, just get the rest of this lettuce in there. I'm going to switch to a bigger bowl actually. This is a new kind of lettuce. Usually I use a different one, but this one's a new one, so maybe we'll use it. This is a wider bowl, so this is almost already full. So here, gives it a little more room. I'm using Trader Joe's romaine hearts. Okay. So this is how it's looking so far, and that's just plain lettuce. Now everything, as I said, is really washed. Okay. So for the carrot, you can shave it, cut it, do whatever you want. I like shaving the outside part only because I don't like that part of it. So I'm just gonna shave the outside, and then the rest I'm gonna cut. So I just get this down with the not shaved. Now a lot of the recipes I'm going to show you, some will be homemade kind of things, but a lot of them will be like those regular box recipes. Only because you may be thinking, why the heck are you showing that? We have instructions on the box, but because some people still mess up those things. And my mom, she doesn't like cooking. She's not much of a cook kind of person. So she messes up sometimes on those box cakes. And you're probably thinking, wow, it's pathetic, but some people are good at cooking so bad. So she just happens to not be good at cooking. You can cut your carrot in little circles like that, or how I'm going to do it, cutting it in the middle, and if you want, you can even cut it in fourths. Okay? I like lots of carrots, so I use a big one, and sometimes I'll shave it, and sometimes I cut it, sometimes I don't. Cut it as in like in half or in fourths. Now be careful with knives. Some of you might be, I don't know, age varies, but some of you guys might be older and know, like, okay, I know how to use a knife, but then there might be some kids that are interested in cooking that are watching this, so that's why a lot of these recipes are easy for 10, sorry, I dropped a carrot, for 10-year-olds, Now, this is going to run over 10 minutes, this video, so I'm always going to have part 1, part 2. And I'll have what I'm making, so side salad part 1 and part 2 will probably be. Okay, so you just want to make sure, once you get down to the little ones like that, I don't really cut them. You can if you want to follow the pattern, but you don't have to. So I'm just going to be cutting. So. Yeah, it's definitely going to go on to part 2. Sorry, it's lagging. My computer has some issues some days, so. Alright, so now we're going to cut like shades of cucumber. Some people like to eat the skins. I don't. I'm not a fan of it. So I'm gonna peel them off. And sorry again for those of you who already have some cooking skills and can make a good salad, but everyone always comments on my salads for some reason. I'm like, what the heck's so special about it? So sometimes I don't find so special, some people do, so I make the salad every single night, so. And I always switch it up somehow, so this is just the basic way, and the way I'm doing it for tonight. Now you can really use a cutting board. I'm just using a plate to make it easy for myself. Now, when cutting this cucumber, I just like to cut it like nice pieces on a diagonal cut. Only because I like that. Nice and diagonal. That's just my kind of thing. And with a regular cucumber, I'll usually cut it in half, but since these are small, I'm not going to. Alright. So I think these videos on YouTube now go to 15, since that's 10. Alright. Now the pepper. I'm just doing nice thin slices. Some white pepper, some brown if you don't, then don't put it. Some do. Now, since I'm in the middle has more, I'm going to cut them in half. Now, the next video I'm going to show you the seasonings that I put in, the dressing, and how I make it by myself. Because some people use like those pre-made seasonings and stuff, or those dressings that you buy in the bottle, but I don't. So I'm gonna cut my peppers a little smaller, maybe in half or something, because those are already too big to me. I mean, I don't really like pepper that much, but many people in my family do, so I'm just making it to their liking. Right, so far the salad's like that. And now the last is the onion. So the onions are already clean and washed and all that. I just wrapped it up so it will stay fresh because I prepped earlier, so and this was already used before. Some of the top's still thick on me, so I'm gonna get it off. So you're gonna cut a nice piece. I cut this much, and you just slice it. If you want it sliced, I cut it like one way and then cut the other way. So I'll go like that way and then that way, that way, that way, that way, like that. Now remember, if whatever age you are, just be careful when you're using knives. You can cut yourself even when you're an older person. I just love cooking, so that's why I'm doing this. Some of you guys might be in your 20s. I don't even know how old some of you guys are, but just cooking. So the way the salad looks so far is like that. So we'll get started with seasonings, even though the video will probably end by then. So what you're going to want to do is get 2 custard cups. This is a custard cup. 1, 2. Get a measuring spoon. Or you can eyeball if you want. I always use a measuring spoon. And the ingredients you need, we're going to do the seasonings first. And that's what we'll do in the next video because it's going to end in just a few seconds. So